Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and hop into a kind of nasty fight. I mean, I guess it's not the nastiest ever. This is Red Zone Movie Boss Rush. Gotenks is in slot 7. Okay. Now, one good thing about Gotenks, this way they could turn the auto off. Gotenks is not really a character that has to do, like, too much stacking and stuff like that. I mean, I guess to be fair, he does need to do 3 attacks. But it's just do 3 attacks. I mean, it's not really that. Man, I hate it. Once a video, I get to complain about how much I hate Ribrianne's orb changing, dude. Alright, what I'm probably going to do here in a second is I'm just going to go ahead and cut. Yeah, goddamn Ribrianne. Okay, yep, no stack for us right there. We definitely do want to try and get some 15 key stacks for Ginyu during this fight. Because it's just so long and it gets so crazy towards the end. We'll come back once Gotenks is on rotation. Again, the first 4 phases in here are really not challenging or tricky in almost any way. All right, here we go. So we are on rotation here against Lord Slug. I guess what we could do right here, I mean, we're so early in this fight, nothing really matters. So one thing, I guess, so we have 12 key right here. So I could do this. Now, this wouldn't actually give us the 15 key. Remember, we do have to get, 15, 16, or 17 key in order to get what we're looking for, which is this. We definitely don't need to worry about Gotenks being at 11 key or anything like that early on in this fight. For now, we could just, try and prioritize Ginyu's key. Birder. We could prioritize Ginyu's key early on in this fight, and then go ahead and begin to build up Gotenks. Gotenks just needs to do the 3 attacks, and then we're going to be good here. Okay, again, like Slug, Cooler, Turtles, Android 13 don't really provide challenge, so we'll go ahead and come back on the next Gotenks phase here. All right, here we go. So we are on the next Gotenks turn. Okay, so pretty early on here, we can go ahead and toss Ginyu's active. Nice to get Ginyu on turn 1, so we could just pretty easily do the active. We have the easy 15 key super available to us again. But again, I mean, the 15 key super is all well and good, but it doesn't mean shit unless Birder shows up, unfortunately. We'll hit this. 9 key is fine. Cooler is not going to be a threat towards Gotenks whatsoever here. All right, so this is going to be a good turn. I'll be able to get the Gammas their hits in, so they'll be ready to go into their standby. It would be better for us if we would have Gamma 1 ready to go against Bojack, but it's fine. Birder? Yeah, I saw that. Yep, I saw Birder had paper. I saw that. All right, cool. All right, Birder coming clutch with that paper, my man. Good job. Yeah, remember, in the animation, you can, like, they don't just have them do the same thing every time. You can see who wins the rock, paper, scissors game briefly before whichever character attacks, right? So that's the main thing I'm always looking out for now. Is Birder, when he throws out that paper and the rest of them have rock, like we're catching W's for sure. Okay, pretty good. So we got a Birder stack. Gotenks is now, what, 2 of his 3 attacks? Looks like we're going to be able to have Gotenks fully built up going into the Bojack phase 5, which is where the fight actually kind of begins. Right, I mean, I guess it's, like, Cooler would be trickier if he could actually, he's a countdown super attack boss. So that kind of nerfs how tough he is. Android 13, I mean, his damage on a weak character could be an issue, but, these first couple phases, it's mostly just if we have a weak character. Alright, guys, now we're on our next turn against Android 13. Fresh off of a bird, yeah, Android, Ribrianne, don't you dare. No, Ribrianne. Oh, dude, I hate Ribrianne so much. I hate you, Ribrianne. Bro. Wait, no, we're good. Okay, again, we don't need to worry about Gotenks 11 key. I'm not even worried about that nonsense. Early on here, I am kind of just prioritizing Ginyu more so. Because a couple of Birder stacks can really, it can make a big difference. I mean, that's one thing I will agree with a lot. Is that the Birder stack is certainly good, like, if you get it. But it's still, the thing I've found is that we could just run a rotation of Ginyu plus one of the either Gotenks, Oh, nice. Dodge super attack. Beautiful. That's good for the showcase. Base int Gotenks does have signature pose. No, that was, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yep. The paper. Okay, that's 2 stacks already. That's very, very powerful for us. Like, we don't really need to worry about it so much. Now that'll be really good against Broly, potentially, at the end. I probably would want to run Gotenks in the middle slot. I mean, Gotenks is very good. But, like, Ginyu, especially with a couple of birder stacks, would be very easy to go in slot 1. But, yeah, again, I've found it very easy to be able to get the Ginyu 15-key super with a rotation with one of the Gotenkses, because they don't have signature pose outside of base Gotenks having it. And then, you know, we're able to get the 15-key super. Now, we do get Jace a lot. You know, it is what it is. So, like, that's pretty solid, right? And, you know, with TEQ Gotenks, I feel like I've been able to nail his 11-key super with regularity. Because the big thing, too, I guess here I'll play while I'm blabbering away. The big thing is not just to blindly go for the 15-key super with Ginyu. You do, in a lot of these fights, need to be making sure you get the 2-turn support, which you're going to activate with a rainbow orb. If you have signature pose up, which the entire team has except for Gotenks, then it's impossible, basically, for Ginyu to get the 15-key super and give the 2-turn support, which is, in Supreme Battle Spectacle, both of those big fights, well, all 3 of the big fights I use as showcases, all ramp up in difficulty a lot in the second phase. In the second phase, you need to have that Ginyu support up, right? But I think if we rock the Ginyu plus Gotenks, that does tend to work very effectively. All right, I was just blabbering away. I got momentum and was just blabbering away, so I guess I won't even cut. We're just going to, you know, walk right into Bojack right here. Again, here at Bojack, this is where the fight becomes significant. Okay, Gammas, yep, get that extra additional right there, sure. So when they return, if we, you know, don't finish off Bojack in time, we'll be ready with them. All right, what's going on here? Lock Topo in slot 1, that's not a problem. And then he sealed Ginyu. Okay. So that means no potential for any stacks or anything like that. What do we want to do? Do we want to just float Ginyu? Do we want to float Gotenks? What are we going to do here? Gotenks is a showcase character, so I guess we'll just float Gotenks. Although I probably... Yeah. This is fine. So we get hits. Let's hit this. There we go. Yeah, look, okay. I mean, a little lucky. Sure, we'll take it. Ginyu doesn't really matter so much here because he's sealed. Let's just make sure to get the Rainbow Orb for the multiple turn support. That's the big thing. Yeah, perfect. I mean, maybe a lot of times I do tend to get lucky with Gotenks, but I think the thing that's good about Gotenks on the special pose team is he doesn't really have links up with a lot of these characters that often, right? Like, which... I mean, I don't know, like, this guy without any Super Saiyan type links, I mean, his damage and shit like that is just fine. His defense and stuff is just fine. I mean, links are very important, but the thing about the special pose team is how overwhelming the support is for all these characters, right? Like, we're just the nice try, buddy. The whole team is just dripping in support. So it's like Gotenks looks better on this team without links than he does with all of his links up on some of the team. Gotenks is going to be way better. So, interesting. It is interesting. Oh, we're Brienne. Is that locked in slot 1? That is no bueno for me. Yeah. Well, wait. No. We could. Because Bojack just supered. So he's not going to super attack right away. I think I might still just use her giant, though. I might. Because I could fix rotations. I'm going to use her giant form right here, just so I can deal with... Okay, so watch this. So, Ribrienne is in slot 1, then we'll just do this, wha-bam, and then once we leave the giant form, our rotations are going to be exactly the way I want them, which is going to be more important to me. We might... It's possible we don't even cancel Bojack's super, because he has a long cooldown. So he may not even... So if he doesn't super on this turn right here, which is very possible, and then for whatever reason he doesn't super on the second turn, Ribrienne's giant form can only be for 2 turns, which is, you know, a difference between, like, her and Piccolo. So on that second turn, if Bojack doesn't super, we're not going to cancel the super attack, which will be interesting. Rib Branch is going to, like, we'll come back as soon as this is done. There we go. So now, we have our rotations exactly like this. Topo's guaranteed guarding in slot 1. We have Ribby in the last slot. Like, we're looking pretty good right here. I was not paying attention to how that second rotation went. Silly me. So I didn't see if Bojack did super in that second turn. Because remember, that's why the giant forms cancel boss super attacks. Is because what happens is in the turn, like, it's still technically the same turn as before we use a giant transformation. So, like, the bosses will use up all their abilities. You know, if they have a heal, if they have an AoE, if they could double super, all those types of abilities. And do I think that's ever going to be fixed or changed? No, I don't. Dokkan is well aware of it. When there are kind of, like, exploitative things like that, Dokkan in the past has removed them. So, until they remove them, I mean, I guess you could say the argument, oh, well, I think they're going to remove them. I mean, that's fine, but it's been years and years and years where this has been like this. But it's only been more so in, like, the Supreme Battle Spectacle, Red Zone type meta where it's been a meaningful thing. All right, I'm going to float Gotenks. Yeah. I'm going to float Gotenks right here. So this will get him next to Ginyu. That combo, the two of them together, is still just so good. Gotenks, again, is fully built up and shit like that, so we're looking good right there. Let's go ahead and drop the Goatmas. Sis will go ahead and finish his ass off. Bye, buddy. See ya. Yeah, nice 45 million. No crit, by the way. 45. By the way, the exact build I have on the Gammas, I love. We get the crit on the standby so often, it seems like. I've had them dodge attacks, and then they always get the additional for me. Yeah, I like this a lot. This has done really, really well. Could I upgrade this? Maybe the gold is a 5 and a 5. It's possible from the Whis event to get a 6 and a 5. But for the most part, nah, they're pretty much maxed out. A 4 and a 4, like 10 points gold, 8 points silver, 3 points bronze. That's like pretty much as good as you're gonna get. We'll do this right here. So yeah, look, nothing for. Actually, no, we could do this. We could do this. Yeah, I could put Topo in the middle slot right here because he's got type advantage, right? We'll do that. When you get rotations like this with Ginyu, I mean, there's obviously no possibility of even, you know, getting that 18 key. 14 million? Okay. Remember, the Birder stack does stack Ginyu's attack as well. So it's, you know, Jace showing up as a 50% attack stack. Birder showing up as a 50% attack and defensive stack. Right. And then for the normal 12 key, Goldo is 50% defense for one turn, and then Raccoon is 50% attack and 50% defense for one turn. That was Raccoon who won, yep. So that's 50% attack and defense right there. One more? Yep. And that was Goldo that won with scissors. I saw that. Okay. Man, look at me, man. Like, dude, those reflexes, man. You saw, I called that shit. I said, oh, that's Goldo scissors. I saw it, dude. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. They call me, I'm basically like Sonic, man. Sonic 2.0. 23? Okay. Basically Sonic, yeah. Basically. Pretty much the same thing, you know. Identical, some would say. Some would say. Some would say so. Alright, whatever. I think I'm just going to cut and we'll come back once Gotenks shows up. If we're in, Janemba is worthless. They should not have kept this the same like this. This kills the momentum of this boss rush because Bojack is very tough. But then Int Janemba is so weak. Int Janemba can't do anything. It's, well, that sucks for the Gambas. Okay. Yeah, Int Janemba is so weak. It's, what's his name? Physical Janemba, who's very scary and tough. Alright, so we got Goat U as well as Gotenks right here. If I... No, that second green is going to fall down, isn't it? Let's hit this. Yeah, it does. Oh! No, there's another red up there. Damn it. All right, it's fine. We'll just hit the 12 key. I'm not really. I mean, Janemba does super for, it's like 2.2 million or something like that, but he does also hit you with a debuff. But Gotenks, I mean, damn, yeah. When Gotenks is like this, dude, he starts to get really nasty. Because remember, he gets 100% from his passive on super attack. So it's like when he's got that damage reduction up too, he's crazy. We could turn into God Topo right here. Oh, actually, I won't. I'm not gonna do the Hakai though. I will regret that if we don't finish Janemba off on this turn. I'll regret not doing the Hakai. But I you know, remember, we're trying to get footage of Gotenks more so than anything. All right, let's see how this turn goes. Now, remember, by having Ginyu in slot 1, too, he is giving more extra stats to Gotenks. 13 million. Okay. And he would have just a ton of dodge. But we really more so want to see him, you know, juiced up with the 11 key. Huh. All right, well, we'll do God Topo. Remember that Goat Topo. I'm not going to forget today. One thing I always forget about Goat Topo, because it doesn't come into play in almost any other fight except for this. But turn 1, Goat Topo does have a 100% Ki Blast nullification. That does count as not getting hit too, right? I believe so. I've seen differing things with that, because, I mean, I always in my head think of Android 19 and 20 absorbing Evolution Blue Vegeta's Ki Blast in the Legendary Vegeta event, but then still getting tagged with a defensive debuff. Goatma 1 will make sure Gotenks' defense looks pretty good. Gotenks, if we get his, yep, there we go. Boom. Nice try, buddy. If we get Gotenks his, start dodging those, Topo. His 11 key, I mean, we could just sit in slot 1 against this guy. Because we're, you know, going to have 50% damage reduction, plus, you know, we have type advantage, we essentially are guarding. Damn, hit him attention some additional normal. To see, that is good, though. So my Topo has a full dodge build. He didn't show it on this turn, but we still, he double nullify. Holy shit. So, okay, my Topo didn't dodge a single time. But he did, you know, he already had guaranteed crit. And he did get the hidden potential system additional. So if he had done even one dodge, like I you know, that's I don't really want to get into it right now, or maybe I do, but yeah, there's Topo has one correct build and 99 wrong builds. Unfortunately, that's the way Topo is. It is what it is. All right, so Gamma 1, 2-turn support for Gotenks, looking good. All right, let's see how we do. Ribram, please don't. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well. Don't mind me. Now, Ginyu in slot 1 would give Gotenks a little bit more if we had Ginyu in slot 1. But, I mean, this is a turn where we obviously do this. So remember, Gotenks, 50% dodge, 50% crit, 50% damage reduction is what this 2016 character has. Again, right now, in slot 1, already up, 50% crit, 50% damage reduction, 50% dodge. With 700k defense. Yet another character to remind you guys that people said he was bad. Just like flatly saying people said he was bad. These are 1 million damage normals. Uh-huh. Yep, cool. Looks pretty good to me. I don't know, do you guys think he looks bad? You tell me. Answer fast for me. Yep, then he crits, of course. Yep. Huh. Yeah, weird. Looks pretty good to me. I love this team. This team is so much fun. This is like the most fun team for sure right now. Int Gotenks is also another great addition. Like, we could run Gamma 1, we could run Int Gotenks. I don't really use physical Ribrianne much, because if I'm going to use her, I really would rather use her with her Rainbow Orb changing ability up. But like, as soon as Kefla shows up, I mean, but those are kind of like different. That's leaning more into Topo's tournament participants part of his leader skill, whereas here we're kind of just going special pose. Yep, but there we go. How was that? That was very easy. Yeah, Gotenks. 1 million damage normals, not a problem. 3 million damage super, not a problem. We'll actually put the friend Topo in slot 1 right here, because the friend Topo has all of his damage reduction up. My Topo actually bitched out today. That was crazy. Pretty unacceptable by my Topo, but, you know, it is what it is. I need you to do better, buddy. Not be a bitch like that, Topo. Come on. All right, let's see. We should finish off here, maybe. Oh, we didn't actually nullify. Okay. I think that's the first time Broly's actually touched a God Topo. Yeah. Oh, no, we didn't nullify. Uh-oh. Goddamn, Topo. Goatpo. Maybe we won't finish. At the Topo and Pride Troopers, they wouldn't get one shot, right? No way. Ginyu support up. God Topo does still have tough as nails too, right? So that's extra damage reduction and a lot of extra defense. Oh, but we dodged it anyway. Yeah, you guys know how it is over here. We're built to go up against the big boss supers. We're ready. We're ready. All right, we're still not done. Gotenks, you got this, buddy? Mm-hmm. 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 Remember that Gotenks is not getting support from Gamma 1. I don't think... I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit this. I don't think Broly is going to super us. We could guaranteed win with either Gamma 1 or Ginyu in slot 1, obviously, by the way. The Rainbow Orb will get us the support. Oh, damn, he's down to 415. All right, Broly, just don't super attack right away, buddy. Okay, good. Perfect. And then after Gotenks supers, he has the extra dodge chance, so I'm pretty confident in that. Took a little damage there without the damage reduction. Well, that was without the damage reduction and without Gamma 1 last turn. But there we go. I mean, that's Gotenks. That's how he looks. That boy is very good. Capable of going slot 1 against Broly. Yeah, we'll take that. Pretty easily capable of going to slot 1 against Broly, too. I mean, yeah, I never, ever would have pegged Super EZAs to be this good. Super EZAs are so impressive to me. Very surprising. So, let me know what you guys thought. Super EZA Gotenks just continues to dominate.